Only way it gets better is if you had Kenny sing. That's what I needed.
I actually made that suggestion, but we were allowed to have Teddy sing. So.
We were?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. How do we have that permission? But
In the system.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, but I Kenny out there singing.
Kenny singing "Close the Door." That there's nothing better. Let
me hear you, Kenny.
Come
on. Kenny, I'll get to the topic here so I can save you. I'm going to do this because I feel like there is a portion of the fan base that is clamoring to speak. Super Bowl last night. We watched it. Mahomes and Hurts. Hurts, Mahomes. A back and forth between dynamic, athletic, stud QBs. And I know what we're in for. But it is my job. I am a man of the streets. I am a man of the people. I know what my job is. My job is to do the radio and do the topics that people want to hit. So I'm going to offer this to you to see where you're at. Did watching the Super Bowl last night as a Lions game either reinforce or change your mind about whether this team desperately needs a quarterback and should use the number 6 pick on one? Period. 248-539-9797.
Just threw the curveball at us.
That's what I'm here for. You got to have a pitch mix. The art of pitching, as some people like to say. The point I'm making is I have sat here. I'm comfortable with Jared Goff. I think this team can make a deep run. But the truth of the matter is, last night, if you didn't have a dude, you were getting blown out of that game. Period. The only person in the league, arguably, who could answer what Jalen Hurts was doing to you, it's a short list. It's probably Mahomes, who Casey has, and maybe Joe Burrow. And I'm not putting Josh Allen there. Josh Allen can play big in a big spot, and I'll get to him. But I'm asking this question because, damn it, this fan base is thinking it. So let's have a conversation. 248-539-9797. Now, you can answer yes or no. Did watching last night, since you are a Goff truther, did it change your mind or give you pause about how you view the number 6 pick? And can we have some Pendergrass underneath this opinion?
Funny, I just showed Kenny Teddy at the NBA All-Star game.
No, Marvin Gaye.
Yeah.
Marvin Gaye verbally got women pregnant with that performance. His words traveled through the air, and it was immediate fertilization.
I would allow you to say that was booty music.
Marvin Gaye at that All-Star game, I'm not sure he had pants on.
Right. I think Magic was up in the crowd saying, you, me, after. Okay, you hear the song? Let's go.
Let's focus.
Here's the thing. I approach this a little differently because a lot of people think it's an either or. I believe the Lions are they're in the window right now. If you go get that Bryce Young, that David, we were talking pre-show, some draft has Bryce Young slipping to number 6. Which
Fox Sports.
I think this is Cookie's dream right here. Here's the problem. If you draft Bryce Young, don't expect anything for 3 years. I think this team is built right now the way you have it. If you add pieces to the defense, you can compete. If you're willing to throw away everything that you have, and by the time Bryce Young finally kicks in, you're going to have to pay a whole lot of people. You're going to make decisions on whether you want to bring them back or not. Right here, right now, a lot of your guys are still young under the rookie contract. You don't have to go through that route. You don't have that guy, but I think that if you play a good system, you don't need to have that guy. Yeah, They scramble. I mean,
he's unshaken, people.
No, because if you take a quarterback, you're setting yourself back. And right now, this team is ready to compete.
Okay, done. David, watching last night, 2-star quarterbacks, a shootout. Did it change your opinion? Did it give you pause? Where are we at? Lions with the number 6 pick. I know you're all hopped up because a couple of mock drafts have them getting Bryce Young.
Yeah, see, and that's the only quarterback I like. And while my Fox Sports mock draft has Bryce falling, I don't see it happening. My opinion hasn't changed.
Okay.
Because of what I think about the other quarterbacks. So, no, I'm not changed. I'm not wavered. I'm set. Nope.
I'm with David on this. You know what last night showed me? That if there's one thing the Lions have to do to continue moving towards playing in that game, keep building their offensive and defensive lines. And I know it's not sexy, but if they went into this draft at 6 and took Tyree Wilson at 6 and they took Osiris Torrance, the guard out of Florida, at 18, you know what I would do? Tip of the cap. Let's line up and play. Because Hurts gets to do the things he does because of that O-line.
Yeah, I mean, let's face it. Last year, Stafford won. He wasn't that guy. He's on a great team. He made plays, but it was the defense that made the biggest plays at the end of the game. I've seen other teams do it. Now, last night was entertaining. I think last night was a little bit of an outlier because you had two of the mobile quarterbacks, two of the sizzle-type guys in the Super Bowl. You could get there. And once you're there, you're a player 2 away from winning this thing.
Well, this is where I break out curveball number 2. Rico being steadfast on this, so let's have some fun with Rico's team. The Niners went to a Super Bowl, built like the Lions want to be built, with a solid but not spectacular quarterback. You know what happened in winning time in that Super Bowl? Patrick Mahomes went Avengers mode, and Jimmy G barfed on himself.
He overthrew a wide-open receiver. Yes.
It's just...
They had
that's
it.
where...
He had it. That guy, I forgot who it was, but he was as open as Devontae Smith was last night, and he just sailed it 10 yards past him.
The whole point is the reason the Niners don't have Super Bowls, plural, is they don't have a difference maker at quarterback. Now, they've tried. They're swinging for the fence with Lance. That has been unfair what's happened to him and them. The Purdy thing, not a difference maker, but he played at a high level. I still think he would have fallen down a flight of stairs had he stayed in that game. My point is, people, where are we at? You watched it last night where these two quarterbacks went out, made every big throw, every big scramble, every big moment, and their teams leaned on them. Mm-hmm. Does it change your opinion? Or does it further your opinion? Look, there are many of you who believe Lions take a QB at 6, right? Oh, here's one of them right here. Where is this guy? You hear it. People talk about it. A lot of people think it. So let's talk for a minute.
And here's the thing. You brought up the Niners, but I'll bring up the Rams last season. Rams defense had the offensive line, had pieces in place, the Cooper Cups, all that. And they just put Stafford in the middle and said, hey, don't throw interceptions, and we'll win you this Super Bowl.
Don't be you.
And that's all it takes. So if you go this quarterback route, it's going to set you back. What Hurts is in year 3.
Come on the air today and just speak plainly to tell you it at least entered my mind. Now, I'm with Rico that I don't like this quarterback class. David as well. Not a fan.
No. See, that's just it. I do like the class.
Really?
You're just not in a position to take one because you've actually exceeded your expectations. If the Lions pick were actually their pick at the top of the draft, by all means, take them. But that's not your pick. Your pick is 18th, which means you are on the cusp. You don't need to do this because once you hit that reset button, there's no turning backwards. Once you draft a Bryce Young, you're not drafting him to sit for a year. This ain't drafting stash. It's cookies like you don't do that. You take Bryce Young, and by the bye week, or the time they come back from Germany, if they play the Chiefs, he's your starting QB. Rookie quarterbacks don't sit for you. This ain't Steve McNair.
All right. Calm down. You're upset.
You threw the curveball.
You're damn right.
And I knocked it out the park. 248.
Wait a minute. This isn't a bleeping contest. I'm doing content.
I'm passionate.
I'm a man of the people. I'm handing out Bibles over here, and this guy's slamming a door in my face.
I'm looking at this scary baby on your hat.
Oh, I know. The baby cakes, the New Orleans deal.
You can't wear that.
It's demonic. The Pelicans have it as a mascot during Mardi Gras.
You can't wear that hat anymore.
I know.
It makes me angry.
It's crazy. 248 539-9797. We get to you, the people. Next, 97.1.